Hi everyone, Corey here from Tales from a Polk County Girl. This video I'm going to show you a wonderful hack that I found when it came to the 3 planners / notebooks that I use to stay organized. I'm going to be starting off with a personal size insert and showing you how it fits in all 3 of my books, and then how I can take a sheet of A5 paper and it fits into my mini flex, and I am just very excited about this because one thing I always loved about the mini flex was that I could take the paper from that and put it straight into a 3-ring binder. Oh crap, I didn't grab the 3-ring binder. Here it is. Bear with me, guys. Sorry. That's going to also be needed for the presentation. Okay, so let's get started. In my rose gold, this is just a piece of paper. It's actually not standard personal size, but it is punched to fit a personal size. So that's what I wanted you to see. And then my rings are stuffed. And then take a piece of paper and I'm moving it into the mini flex right now so you guys can see that. No repunching, no nothing, and it does move. You gotta work it just a little bit because it doesn't matter even if it's a standard piece of paper that's been hole punched. Things do get caught on these rings a little bit. So that is a personal size insert into the mini flex, and then into the A5. And those of you that have multiple size Filofaxes, you already know this, but I am just tickled that I can move all this stuff around. And okay, that was the A5. And this is the 3-ring binder. Let me take what's in here out. You guys don't need to see this. And this is a standard 3-ring binder. I am just tickled at this. I really am. Some of you may not think this is a big deal. To me, it is a big deal. I like being able to move stuff around, and logically I know, sorry for the noise, that an A5 piece of paper or a 8.5 by 5.5 sheet of paper for the mini flex is not going to fit in this. Well, I know that, but the fact is I can move two or 3 different size inserts between at least 2, 3, and in the case of the personal size, 4 different binders, and that just makes me so happy. Okay, now the A5 paper, which I will admit, why am I taking this out? I haven't shown it to you yet. I did trim it just a little bit because A5 paper is slightly wider than 8.5 by 5.5. So I just trimmed it, but not by much, so that it fit in the mini flex without poking out. And you guys are now looking at my list of different blog ideas, so spoiler, but it is punched. This is Filofax paper, so it is, so it does have the correct punching. So that is an A5 piece of paper. And just to be clear, an A5 piece of paper in the mini flex We know it's going to fit in an A5. Like that. And then sorry about the snapping. 3-ring. Oh my god. This makes me so happy. You guys have no idea. When I haven't done this video yet, but one of my Christmas presents from my husband was the desk size Malibu in Aqua. And it is a day timer, and it is the 7-ring. And when I was given that, and then this for Christmas, I felt really torn because I wanted them both, but I didn't know how I was going to use both. But more on that later. And for a few weeks before we figured out what we could do to make sure I could use the Malibu the way I wanted. More on that later. I had chosen to return. I was thinking about returning the Malibu. With my husband's okay, because he did buy it for me for Christmas. Because if you've tried moving the paper from a 7-ring setup, either a desk size day timer or a classic size Franklin Covey, the holes don't line up with anything else. They really don't, and it was so disappointing because I love the color. I mean, it's sitting right there on the shelf, but it's going to have its own video. I just need to film it. Because the A5, as you can see, it fits the mini flex, and if it fits the mini flex, I know it's going to fit a regular 3-ring binder. So to me, that's what was winning now, and I was feeling really torn and really conflicted about it. But that's another video. But anyways, I'm really glad I got to share all that with you. I hope you found all this informative. If you were thinking, oh, well, if I have a Filofax, I can't have a day timer. Yes, you can. You can make it work. I've just shown that you can make it work if you want to. Or if you have an A5 and you're like, oh, do I have to buy more A5 binders? If that's your thing. To store all my used inserts, if you're the type of person to archive your inserts. No, you don't have to. A standard 3-ring binder will hold them. I love simple solutions, I really do, and like I said, I'm just really happy that I can move things around, and if I want to just take some stuff out of the A5 and throw it in the mini flex, and just take the mini flex with me for the day, along with my RG, I can do that. I don't have to carry it all the time, and that it's so much fun, and I'm so happy I found that out. And I actually did find most of this stuff out Christmas Day, so it was very much Christmas morning for me in every sense of the word. So I hope everybody has a nice day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.